Hello, it's Louis Porcelino, and I'm going to give you a recap for today, Tuesday, August 12th. Whoa, what a day, what a day. I'll tell you what, I feel good that, we talked about this long upper shadow and that we had to fill the gap in down at 1923 half. In fact, we actually got the low of the day today, and I feel good about that, but I'm going to tell you something. It was a rough day trading. It was rough. The short covering rallies were brutal. I feel like I got ran over by a train. And we earlier got a signal that was a buy, and I was a little suspect of it. But I don't like to trade on the other side of my pivots. And the key was here. Take a look at value. Value area low. When it came out here and couldn't sustain staying in value, that's when we went down. We took the pivot out. All right, now we're supposed to be short, and what do we get here? We get a rally almost back to the pivots, and then we get this before we go down and make the low and finally fill the gap in at 23 half. Weird day. Even though the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the Russell and the SPOOs were down, the they weren't the Nasdaq and the S&P once they took out their 5 minute close, which gave us sell signals. They were the only two that were in a sell signal. Then later in the day, the Russell went into a sell signal, and not until towards the end of the day did the did the did the Dow actually challenged its 5 minute pivot, but didn't take it out. And then we looks like we rallied up here and closed on it on the higher end of the range. I just think this is the kind of trading we're going to get. It's going to be volatility based, just based on the fact that we're at these levels. Number one, number two, the way we basically took down 2 months worth of rally in back in 2 days. I'm still a little bearish on the market. I'm a lot bearish on the market. I still think it's got to go down there and test those levels again at 1900, and I think it's just going to be one of these choppy trades. So stay tuned, and remember, register at manovermarket.com. Register at manovermarket.com. It's a free service. We have research, we have trade updates, we have trade alerts during the day, especially when we're looking at these pivots. As you can see, the pivots do move throughout the day, and if you're counting on getting these on Twitter, we don't update Twitter anymore with real time information. So hope you guys made some money today. I wish I could say I did. I actually got ran over in a couple of these rallies and broke even on the day. So, but that's what happens when you're trading out there and you get these volatile rallies. Remember, if you have any questions, send them to support at manovermarket.com. Support at manovermarket.com. My hat's off to Pat TABET, my partner, who actually called this bottom today. He actually called the bottom by filling in the gap that we talked about. And I'm going to leave that video up so you can see it. It's called the long upper shadow formation. Is at the bottom. So, well, like I said, I feel like I ran over by a train. I think it's time to go to the gym and work out and maybe have a few cocktails. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And this is Louis Porcelino, manovermarket.com. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Happy trading and good night.